face a loaded diaper. What up, what up, what up, what up? How's it going, guys? Well, more cabinet picks have come in, and still no black folks. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah. I saw the other day this clip of this black lady saying, all the indictments, all of that, all he's had to overcome. What do you mean overcome? What do you mean overcome? He went to one trial and he was found guilty. He has nothing to do with your plight at all. At all. That motherfucker's never faced one day of adversity. You know what I mean? Anyway. It's a complete shit show. He hired Linda McMahon, the co-founder of wrestling, fake wrestling, to run the Department of Education. If that ain't a cacostocracy, I don't know. I don't know what is, you know? Yeah. You know? No, hey, Skycom, overcome. Yeah, no, that's what these people are saying. No, he appeals to us because he's gone through the system. Yeah, right. Right. He's never been cuffed up and thrown in jail, you know? Seriously. And, you know, you have a scumbag, right? A scumbag president, right? So who's he going to put in the cabinet? You know, I mean, you have a rapist for an AG, right? It turns out that guy has, they're finding more and more out. This thing gets more and more detailed. Now I know why they don't want this report to come out, even though it's been hacked. You know, talking about he was, you know, doing the nasty with somebody, with an underage person, and with somebody else watching. How vile and disgusting is that? You know? But no, he wants him to do his dirty work. You know that back in 2018, he asked Bill Barr to prosecute Hillary Clinton, and he ignored that. He ignored that order. Yep. But he wants somebody that is not going to ignore his stupidity, you know? That's going to do what he says, right? Now he's talking about arresting Adam Schiff, talking about arresting Kamala, talking about arresting Liz Cheney. Now, I doubt that will happen, you know, but they're probably going to try. You know? And pardon all J6ers, those scumbags, those ones that shit in the Capitol and ransacked it and did all kinds of shit. They try to coup for him. You know. And I've heard there was this one guy. Let me tell you real quick. At my place of work at the gym, right, where he told me it wasn't his fault about January the 6th, right? He told them to leave peacefully. But for him, that wouldn't have happened. That would not have happened but for him and his fucking lies, you know? It's true. Yeah. But, you know, they do anything to justify their vote for this incompetent imbecile, you know? And he's gonna make the price of eggs lower. Yeah, right. How? How is he gonna do that? By deporting the work by deporting the workforce that provides a shitload of food for us? You know? I mean, you have I was reading an article in the Washington Post that said that if he goes through with his plans, right? You know, that you back from school? All right. Yeah. No, that if he goes through with these plans, that 7% of the workforce in California will be gone. But he has Newsom and those people scrambling to put laws into place, not to mess with those people, to declare those places sanctuary cities, which is what they have to do. And you know, I was also reading in the Post that one of the best restraints and the ways that we can resist is through the courts. Is through the courts. Like I said from the beginning. I said this from the beginning. Remember that first live stream I did after the devastation of this election? I said, man, we're just going to have to gum them up in the courts. And we will. As a matter of fact, some good news. Biden just appointed a whole bunch of, like 3 or 4 more judges, and they're working feverishly to appoint more judges. Now, eventually, some of these cases will make it to the Supreme Court, but we can slow walk them. We can slow walk them, you know, and file lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit and try to jam these things up, man. You know? I mean, it's what they're going to have to do, you know? I mean, is it more Orwellian, right, that you have a Russian spy for DNI, that Tulsi Gabbard bitch, and an anti-vaxxer as in charge of our health, you know? As it is, he said that he wants to stop research and development in on vaccines for the next 8 years. Make polio great again, you know? Or some kind of strain of some kind of virus is gonna come and kick our ass, you know? Yeah. So I see, yeah. Now, I mean, I didn't see the video of Don Jr. doing a coke gum rub. No, I didn't see that. But I'm not surprised. He looks ripped all the time, you know? I mean, seriously. Yeah, he's disgusting. By the way, has anybody seen that Creepella, his girlfriend lately? I haven't. No. As a matter of fact, has anybody seen what's his name? The hag. JD Vance. Has anybody seen him lately? He's skipping votes where these judges are getting confirmed, and now everybody's freaking out, telling him to go do his job, and he's calling them imbeciles. You see, this is exactly what I expected from these people. They're going to be all up in their own petty grievances and somebody, one or the other, trying to stay in power, you know, and you know, it's all for one. It's everybody. It's every man for himself. It's not all for one. Every man for himself when it comes to this, you know. Excuse me. And you know, you have this Fox host, right, that is going to be in charge of the military. Have you seen that? Have you seen his tattoo right here? Right here. You know, that Nazi tattoo that he has there. What did you expect? And he is a full-on racist. And his whole deal is he's trying to say that he wants to purge these generals because there were DEI hires. How about you all? How about all you people, the black people that said you know, he's the same as you. What now? Butter Biscuits over there. What's his face? Fat Albert. Byron Donald still looking for a job. Stymie. Stymie, the one that flashes his gums all the time, is still looking for a job. You know? I mean, seriously, seriously. When are they gonna hire? When are they gonna hire a brother, man? I don't think they're going to. Nope. Doesn't look like it. They just hired Dr. Oz, Mr. Hydroxychloroquine. That's right, yeah. But that crackpot, right? That quack, yeah. They just hired him to run Medicare and Medicaid. Oh shit! Talk about a cacistocracy, you know? That's messed up. That is so messed up right there, you know? Yeah. Well, we're in the find out phase. We are in the find out, but the only problem is that a lot of us didn't fuck around to have to find out because we already knew. You know? What can I say, you know? Yeah. Tulsi Gabbard. No, Herschel ain't got no gig. I thought he was supposed to run the missiles. Herschel ain't got no gig. No, no. Herschel Walker, Rhodes Scholar. That idiot fought a tackle dummy and lost. I mean, just think about it. There are no more adults in the room there. So whatever's going to go on, I mean, it's just going to be a total mess, you know? I mean, you have that right out of Central Casting, that freak Holman that wants to quote unquote close the border. What would that do for the economy other than raise prices for everything? Those immigrants that are just there doing a job that I guarantee you his diabetic redneck trailer trash will not do. They won't do it. But here's the problem. When there's no money for Social Security, what are they going to do? They're not going to work. They're not going to work. They're not going to work. Those are the motherfuckers that rob your dollar stores and shit like that, you know? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, I talked about that already. Yeah, because, you know, Holman says, well, it's not going to be concentration camps. Then what is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? You're going to call detention centers concentration. You're not going to call detention centers concentration camps? Well, if you're to quote unquote round up a bunch of people, you have to put them somewhere first before you get rid of them, right? That's called a concentration camp. That's right. That's called a concentration camp. Sure is, you know? And, you know, he said, it's not going to be concentration camps and it's not going to be a sweeping of neighborhoods. Oh, gee, thanks a lot. You're not going to sweep the neighborhood. Dude. But do you see what he's doing when he says that? He's moving the goalpost. So it's going to be acceptable to haul some people out of their house that are here just doing a job, but okay, and people are going to say, "Oh wow, well at least he didn't sweep the neighborhood." Are you kidding me? That's how these people operate. They, you know, moving the goalposts. You know, I mean seriously. And as far as tariffs are concerned, this idiot wants to put a 10% tariff across the board, right? And a 60% tariff on China and up to 200% on Mexico. What does he want to make that carton of eggs? $18 or some shit like that? Are you kidding? I mean, come on, bro. You know? And, I mean, it's just messed up, you know? I mean, you think about it. Why would you vote for a person like that, right? And then, you know, because your vote kind of represents you, you know? And if that is your representative, then what does that say about you? You know, I was just, I went to Walmart recently, right? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I went to Walmart, and I was I was just minding my business, walking around with the shopping cart, etc., etc. And then I saw a lady with a MAGA hat on. A lady, yeah. I think it was a Latin lady or something like that. And this is my subtle way of, I don't know if it's necessarily fighting back or showing, being informative, So she was over there. She was looking in the meat section or something like that, right? And I go, now I'm gonna mess with this. This lady has fallen right here, right? Now I'm gonna mess with her. I picked up the phone, ding, and I acted like if I was talking, right? And I go, hey, hey, you think we should go to Costco and buy stuff like for the rest of the year? And what do you mean, why? And I go, well, the tariffs, I heard the CEO of Walmart saying that due to the tariffs, the prices of everything are going to go up. The Trump tariffs are going to cause prices of everything to go up. Yeah, because a tariff isn't a tax on businesses, it's a tax on us. Yeah. I did that one. Yeah, I went there, and I could just see she pricked up, and she's gonna Google this now. You can only have your head in the sand for so long before you start choking on the sand, No? But those are hard realities that she's gonna find out the hard way, man, But I may have informed her, I may have not, So, it is what it is. It is what it is, And I just don't understand why people, they are talking about the economy, yet there's more work than, at least down here. I don't know anywhere else. Yeah, remember how it used to be where, there's no work here, no work there. There's work anywhere if you want to do it now. Because all the jobs that Biden created, man, And I see that impact because in my club, right, there are workers that are here and temporarily, and some of them are staying, that they built a huge stretch of road, right? They're working on it because of the Infrastructure Act, and they spend money at all the stores. You see them at 7-Eleven, you see them at Walmart, you see them at my gym, you see them at Target, you see them everywhere, But it's a Biden project, Biden has made a good life for them, man. They're working. They come to the gym. Hell, some of them have private, private training sessions, man. They pay good money for it because they can afford it. You tell me the economy's bad, Worried about the price of eggs and shit. And get up off your fucking ass, All those complainers, all those complainers that voted for him, they're all complainers, all whiners and complainers, What happened to the Republican strap up your bootstraps and shit like that? What happened? You don't want to work for your money? Come on. Give me a break. Seriously. You have all of these people, they're whiners and complainers, complaining about takers, What takers? Who took something from you? You know? Put it this way. If I am getting outworked by an immigrant that doesn't have a pair of shoes, doesn't have a pot to piss in, doesn't have a pair of shoes to work in, but manages to do it anyway, right? Gets up and works 12 hours and doesn't know the language, right? If I'm getting outworked by that individual, that is a me problem at that point. That's a me problem. Not them, it's a me problem. I thought that's what the whole Republican Party, what their whole deal, we work, blah 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 blah. What the fuck you work, shit, man? But you don't mind, right? You don't mind, somebody cutting your lawn, somebody doing your pool. I have immigrants. My immigrants do the landscaping. My immigrants do my pools. They do all of that stuff. All that stuff. Any maintenance in the gym, they do it all. Why? I have tried to hire American, but there are no Americans to do these fucking jobs. Hell, ask Stinky. Ask Stinky. He ships them in from Nicaragua and shit like that, man. We call Mar-a-Lago fucking little Nicaragua. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's horrible. So, I mean, and then you look at these pics; they are so bad. Dr. Oz. This is what is a kakistocracy, and yeah, what else? I mean, there's already buyer's remorse with this guy. Buyer's remorse. I'll have the war stopped in 24 hours after you get elected. What happened? What happened? Where's the alpha male at in you, Stinky? What happened? What happened? Putin put up nudes of your mail order hooker, right? When you called him and told him to de-escalate, he escalated. And then went like this to you. Ah! What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Man, seriously. This is, they're eating crow, man. They're eating crow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, Tish, just put a number, put a pin in those numbers, Tish, and then let us know how it looks. Also, take the stock market, right? And look at that too, because that's his indicator. And let's see how it is after his tariffs kick in. It's all a transfer of wealth, because who is going to pay for the rich people's tax cut? We are. That's a fact. That's a fact. Leon talking about Musk, whatever President Musk was talking about, we're going to feel some pain. And fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Come on. Feel some pain. Why? Yeah. Why? You're going to jack up prices for everybody? Well, here's the thing. You have to you see, all of this shit, they have, all the bad shit, right, applies to their voters as well. It does. And then now the balancing act starts, where if I do what this asshole says, right, in the Senate and the House, right, if we do everything that this asshole says, right, we're not going to get elected again in 2022. Because, believe it or not, midterms right around the corner. That's right. And this, you see, here's the thing. Here's where a lot of these people are confused, right? This is all every man for himself. Every man for himself. And there is no clear mandate here. It's about even. It's about even. And when he starts reneging on these promises, and I mean, not lowering the cost of anything, right? Because how is he going to lower the cost of anything? You know, how? How? By drilling on federal lands? Drilling on federal land. What's that going to cost? All he's going to do, he's going to roll back these regulations of that Biden has in place to try to make the earth a little cleaner, and I'm telling you, it's messed up. He's already put a guy from the oil industry in as his head of the EPA. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen? Prices ain't going to go down. They're not. They're not. They think these people are under the impression that because they elected this guy, the price of gas was going to go down to $1.50, right? Thanks, Brian. The price of gas was going to go down to $1.50, right? And they were going to cut our energy costs in half. It's a fantasy. It's a fucking fantasy. How is he going to do this? How? Even if he expanded drilling more than it is right now, it wouldn't. He doesn't make the prices. He doesn't make the prices. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? They're going to get decked in 2022. That's what like happened last time. The midterms, they thought they were going to have some kind of red wave. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I have come to the conclusion, right, that we have half of our population is uninformed and stupid. I mean, borderline ignorant, that they just go about they go about their day, right? Like one of those racehorses there with blinkers on and shit, And the problem is that you can't peel those things off of them. I tried a couple times, but no. It's like you have to confuse these people with a carrot, And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Offer them. He's always extreme. Oh, you're a totally failing nation. This is the worst economy. That's what he told them. While they pay their $2,000 to go see what's her name, Taylor Swift, or $1,000 to go to football, that kind of. Hey, Chad, what's a football game cost these days, bro? How much are those basketball tickets? Yeah. Well, and yet all of these places are sold out. I mean, where is reality in all of this? Complaining while they're in the stadium drinking their $10 beers, their $15 beers, their $8 hot dogs, and complaining about it like somebody's taking from them. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, I mean, does he think, right? Does he think that this is going to happen? They're going to go over this again. That this is going to happen again. Does he think that this is going to happen again? I doubt it because a lot of these idiots voted because of how tight they thought they were squeezed because of the economy, All right, so, and I was watching how Ramaswamy, Swami, whatever, bleach brown guy, right? How he said that we should go with Milei cuts. That is Argentinian president, MAGA Argentinian president. He cut so much, 52% of the population there is now poor. Dirt poor. What did you think was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen when you start taking safety nets away from people that absolutely need them, man? You know? What do you think was going to happen? It's awful. It's ridiculous. You know? So, I mean, when do you think they are going to start, he's going to start firing some of these people? Because he hires to fire. You know? And I think he wants Matt Gaetz for retribution. That's it. That freak show. You know? And the hell with America. The hell with America. You know? There are so many competent people in this country, right? And they aren't going to hire any of them. Any of them. You know? And it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. But like I said, what we can do is fight back through the courts and making sure that those lawyers have enough money to do so, you know? So it's going to be rough. And fortunately, we're trying to get as many judges as we can in to gum up the works and just make it a disaster for this guy. More than it's going to be. Because it's going to be a disaster. But, I mean, I think if we stick together and inform and try to make a slightly more informed electorate, which I think is going to be hard, you know, but, you know, just dropping that little dig like I did, you know, here, there, they're going to find their Google eventually, you know, and if they don't find it, their wallet is going to find it for them. That's right. That's right. You know, I was looking at this lady. She's like, she's dancing, saying, "Oh, look, this is what it's going to be like when my blue collar husband gets no tax on overtime." Well, guess what? Ain't gonna be no overtime. Ain't gonna be no overtime. In Texas, a judge has said that's going to affect 4 million people. The hell with overtime. That's right. That's right. The hell with overtime. So, you know, here's something. If you're on an hourly basis, right, and you're expecting that overtime, this is what you tell them: find a salary job. That's right. Yeah. Take your Rhodes Scholar, take your Oxford education, and go find yourself a salary job. That's right. You know. Yeah. You know what is so funny? What's so funny? Right now, there are people down there criticizing me, and they can't spell. I'm talking about Piers Morgan, but he spells Piers. I don't know how I was able to interpret what he wrote. He's so fucking stupid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. No. Here's another one. Yeah. Old man Biden's cutting out swinging. Longer range missiles to smoke Russia are coming. He greenlighted it. That's right. President Joe Biden just greenlighted long range missiles. What you gonna do? This guy talk about a nuclear bomb and shit like that. He ain't throwing no nuclear bomb, man. Yeah. Say we cross a red line. Yeah, right. Stinky will respect that, but not Biden. Biden can't stand that guy. You know? Nope. Nope. So Russia, you're gonna get yourself some more pain. That's right. But to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Yeah, I would like to put some love and kisses myself on one of them bombs. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right, bots. In your dilapidated shithole. Look out the window. Hey, is the porridge truck coming around? You can't knock us down a peg, brother. Sorry. That was just a little entertainment for my bots, you know what I mean? That's right. Yeah, man. No, it's so again, real quick to kind of wrap this up, you know. I'll have more funny videos coming out, and and we're gonna keep on trashing. And here's the thing: Stinky cannot stay quiet very long. He thinks he's going to do some kind of rally. If you, I think they're already making concessions to get together to do some kind of shit where he's going to talk in front of all those fucking trained SEALs, you know, and all that shit, so they can clap for him and all this shit, you know. But he's not a president of all the people, only half of them, and that doesn't fly. That will never fly in this country, you know. And it will be less than half of them very soon. Very soon. Because, yeah, sure, we have our stupid and ignorant, right? But then they are vengeful as well. They're very vengeful. When the price of shit doesn't start going down and they see these people try to deport grandma and grandpa, because here's another thing, right? They say, well, they're only going to deport the bad people. Who is the bad people? That's not what he says. That's not what they say. That's not what they say. Yeah. When you start seeing video clips of them deporting somebody that shouldn't be deported, that should not be deported, all hell's gonna break loose. As it is, there's already plans for marches and all kinds of shit to take it to the streets. You know, because I mean, don't you don't mess with an American's freedom, man. You know, and Americans don't take kindly to you trying to do some stupid shit like that about some kind of mass deportation or some stupid shit like that. We don't take kindly to that shit. You know. Not to mention, when you start paying more, they're going to start paying more for the vegetables. Walmart already said it. They're going to jack shit 20%. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. All of this heartache and pain unnecessarily thrust upon us, you know? Unnecessarily. Didn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Now everybody's got all kinds of anxiety and shit like that. Yeah, you know, but didn't have to be. Didn't have to be. But what really kind of gets to me, it doesn't get to me, makes me laugh, is these Latinos for Trump. Look at you now. Look at you now. I better walk around with my papers. What the fuck? Don't be looking too brown now. That's right. Yeah. 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 You heard what the man said, right? We won't separate families from people. We won't separate children from families. No. We deport them all. We deport them all. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's right. Dystopia, here we come. This is what Orwellian looks like. It's shocking, you know? And it won't happen to me. It won't happen to me until it does. Then what? Elections have consequences. That's right. That's right, man. We're gonna have to embrace the suck. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's good, but still, again, there are things that we can do, you know, and it's just a matter of being aware of your surroundings and spread whatever injustice that you see. Spread it like wildfire. Spread it. Let everybody know. That it's an outrage. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, we want our peace, we want our freedom, but now we're gonna have to fight for it. That's right. Whatever. It's what we do. We cannot be afraid. I notice that more and more people are coming out of their shell, and I'm seeing these videos where Dems are finally fighting back. Well, it's about time, and Crockett's a warrior, AOC's a warrior. Hakeem Jeffries kind of disappointed me the other day when they asked him point blank, do you think that Gabbard is a Russian asset? He should have said, yeah, 100%. Case closed. And what we know in the media, right, is not everything that we know about that spy. That's not the way to fight back. Do you think she's a Russian asset? Absolutely, 100%. No more questions. Case closed. Next question. No, but we can't have people being soft. Our representatives cannot be soft. I was looking at, because I will not. I haven't watched Morning Joe. I haven't watched that show since before COVID, and there was something a little wonky that I didn't like about that, right? And look at what they did the other day. They were down the street, right? Talking to Stinky. And then they come on TV and try to normalize, oh yeah, we talked with them. The fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, we talked to him, everything's gonna be okay. Bullshit. What gives you that impression with all the shit you've been talking? Huh? What gives you that impression that everything's gonna be okay? You heard you look at the people that he's hired and you heard what he's gonna say, what they're gonna do. What is wrong with you? I hope nobody watches that shit again, There was a reason. It just felt wonky to watch this motherfucker, But I was watching Jen Psaki, right? The lady that used to be Biden's spokesperson, right? Press secretary, right? And she did a report. That that talked about trans people, right? And what have I told you guys before, right? About trans people, right? Aaron Hernandez, look at that fake name, Aaron Hernandez. Hold on. By the way, I called offensive pass interference on Aaron Hernandez. I did. Yeah. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm talking about. So no, I was looking at Jen Psaki, right, and she was talking about trans kids, right, and high school sports, and I told you that in all my career, right, of doing football. Right? And I've done it at every level. I've done the 5-year-olds and I've done the Hall of Famers that were 5-year-olds. That's how long I've been doing this, By the way, Ray Lewis is coming back to FAU to be the coach. Good for him. He needs some coaches. He'll be fine. But anyway, so Jen Psaki said they did the research. There were 3, count them, 1, 2, 3. 3 trans athletes in high school sports. 3 out of millions of kids that participate. That's a problem that never existed. And Stinky saying, oh, yeah, your kid comes home, your kid goes to school, John, and he comes back from school as Jenny, right? That was never a problem. It was a problem that didn't exist, And so now in order to divert attention, right? There's this lady, this trans lady coming in, right? That she transitioned from man to woman, coming into Congress, right? That now they're making a bill that she can't use the woman's bathroom because they say it's a safe space. The fuck you doing in there? What are you doing in the bathroom? Man, you get in there, you do your business, and you come back out. The fuck? And this little troglodyte, what's her name, Marjorie Taylor Greene, says that she wants to fight her. I'm like, hey, Marjorie, remember, that was a dude for most of his life. Yeah. I would love, that would be a fight. Not the Tyson fight, because these people would get after you. I mean, seriously. That dude would kick the shit out of her. I guarantee it. He got the, now here comes my fight referee thing coming in, right? He got the reach, you know? And he got the reach. That's right. But no, on a more serious note, the way that, how classy McBride, I think her name is McBride. McBride was, she says, no. He says, this is not my first rodeo. I've dealt with this before. I'm here for the people. I don't have time for this nonsense. That's the kind of person I want. Now, what you can do, right, instead of giving to the DNC, right, you know, you give to these people like that. You give to them individually, you know? That way they get the maximum amount. You get the maximum amount for your donation. You get the maximum amount out of it, you know? Because, you know, I'm sure that that person, that transition had to deal with this like on a regular basis. Probably still does, you know? Look at what she's having to have to go through now, you know? As if she wanted to do this, she wanted to transition as some kind of vanity project, you know? No. They were born like that, man. You know? You know, it is to get all kinds of surgeries that hurt like hell and hormone shots and all kinds of things. You know, it ain't about vanity. It's because you have to or you kill yourself, man, you know? Huh? And probably what I just said probably ain't going to get me paid for this live stream now, you know? But anyway, you come here, right? And you're going to get the truth. I don't fib. And this, you know, it's not, how do I want to put it? It's not propaganda that I try to spew, if you will, you know? These are just facts, common sense, and what happens to idiots with an unpopular agenda, you know? Because that's what this is. You know? Just think. Now they really have to put up or shut up. Because this whole thing flipped. So now they have to put up or shut up. The last election wasn't about putting up or shutting up, you know? Now it's put up or shut up. You know, I mean, you saw what a disaster COVID was. You saw what a disaster his administration was, the way he handled COVID, the way he put us in like $8 trillion of debt, you know? This isn't an overhaul. This is a money grab, what he's trying to do. And we're going to pay for it. 100%. We're going to pay for it. How else are they going to do this? Unless our safety nets, we start losing safety nets and all kinds of stuff. They start kicking grandma out of the nursing home. You know, that's what they think is going to pay for this. But it's not, you know, it's not right. It's not my program, and it's not anybody else that watches this program, you know? You know, hell, I don't mind paying a little extra to help somebody else. Neither should you. You know, makes you feel good. If there's anything selfish about it, it makes you feel good. You know. Hey, what's going on, Mama? All right, yeah. So yeah, no. This is probably about time for me to cut out because I can't make all this noise when when she comes back to work because she got an office down the way, you know, and she happened to be here, not in the regular office. So, you know. Anyway, all right, guys. I gotta run now, and I'll crank out a few more funny videos. We'll laugh at these people, and we'll see how everything progresses, you know. And remember, guys, stay vigilant. You see something, call it out, try to inform, and remember, flip your phone on if you see one of these injustices. Remember try to find out where your detention centers are. And I'm not talking about the concentration. I'm talking about the detention centers that exist right now. Find out where they are and find out what's going on there, you know? Because, no, we don't need people getting hurt in this country, man, unnecessarily, you know? So, yeah, and remember, guys, together, we're stronger together. Knowledge is power. You can try to spread it, but, you know, if it doesn't want to be had, move on. Move on. Move on. It doesn't. There's subtle ways to get shit through these motherfuckers' thick noggins, you know? And, you know, that's about it for now, you know? And I'll tell you what, guys, I got plans for other things. The production's gonna get better. I got cameras, all kinds of things coming. A producer is gonna do this better, you know, and it's gonna be easier for me and better for you guys. You know, I mean, this is, you know, it's time to get a little bigger, you know, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it because we can, because the economy is good, you know. So anyway, all right, guys, you guys take care. Peace. I love you. Remember, resist. We got this.